Welcome to the Wolverines. First in the fight. Go give them hell, soldier. Breaking through enemy defenses.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Noisy Boy here, and I'm bringing to you a Call of Duty review. First of all, these opinions are mine and mine alone, and they're not being influenced by anyone at all, so please just sit back and relax and just enjoy the review. Now, this is coming from someone who hasn't played Call of Duty since Call of Duty Ghosts, and also from someone who doesn't really like or play these games that often. But I wanted to do a review anyway. Now, when you do a review, you have to compare these kind of games to one in the same kind of genre or pretty much being made at the same time. So, pretty much with this kind of game, you have to compare it to stuff like, you know, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, or something like Overwatch or something like that. Now, I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet, guys. So, pretty much what I'm going to start with is the likes, because there's a fair few. There's few likes and a shit ton of dislikes, man. So I won't mention them all, but these are pretty much the main ones that I liked. I liked how they started putting in like the wall movements, times so to speak, and the double jumps. Like I said before, I haven't played it since Ghost, so it's been a while. They obviously seen what Titanfall 2 is doing, or Titanfall. I don't know if they kind of try to copy that in a sense that they needed to compete with Titanfall 2 by putting little things like that in there. They must have thought that that was the way to go. I did like it because it kind of feels like Destiny kind of Titanfall 2 kind of way, so I did like that. There's actually a thing called, I think it's called score streaks. It's like kill streaks, but score streaks are like playing the objective, like in domination, taking flags, defending flags, you know, that kind of shit. It pretty much forces players to play as a team, and I'm one of those dudes who like to play as a team. I like to get a mic on and talk to people and you know, call out enemies and that kind of stuff. But like I said before, it pretty much forces people to play to the objective. Now, they can come under dislikes as well, because a lot of people don't like doing that. I've seen people run straight past flags, not even try to get the domination flags, where they're just going for the kills, that's what this type of game is. The other thing I actually did like, and this is probably going to piss a few people off, is the flanks. These maps have more than one way into any situation. Now, the maps are pretty random, but I did like the flanks, that you can flank people. One of the things that... Now, the reason why I say that, please forgive me if you don't like that, in previous Call of Duty games that I've played, pretty much somebody will take a flag or camp in a corner and just stay there. And a couple of good people with good aim, or just, you know, that kind of stuff, or just no scoping, will just sit in a corner, wait for people to turn that corner and bang. People who play the game a lot, bang. They just know where to go, where to sit, and just rack up 10, 15 kills just like that. Now, I hate that shit, coming around a corner and just getting killed. So I like it how they've added in those extra flanks, so instead of just watching one corner, you've got to watch 3 or 4 corners. So I actually did like that about the game. And sorry if that doesn't make you happy, but I fucking like that, you know. It brings the gap from really good players to really shit players. It shortens that gap. So it's easy for someone to just camp. Easy for anyone, whether you're good or bad at this game. Easy. And I just liked it how they did stuff like that. Anyway, there'll be the likes. Another one too, I did like the tutorial animations with the general at the beginning. He makes you feel like one of the boys, so I did like that too, but it's just a short one. Now the dislikes come on. Fucking lag in this game. Even though this has like a dedicated server, this has got a shit ton of lags. People shoot me from behind corners, around walls. That's bullshit, man. Fuck, I hate that shit. That's half the reason why I hate these fucking games. Spawn points, I don't know what the fuck they did with spawn points. There was a few games there where I would spawn and some dude would be right behind me. Like, they would spawn behind me, or I would spawn behind them and just shoot them in the back of the head. That is crap. That needs to be fixed for this game to survive, especially against people like Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. They need to fix spawn points. Also, the thing I didn't like too was there's like no variation with the weapons. Like, you can put different mods in the game, in your weapons, armor, you know, customize your rigs, all that kind of shit, but everyone was using the same weapon. Look at that fucking lag right there. Everyone was using the same weapon. It was an LMG, you know. That's pretty much all people use, or a sniper, as you can see right here. boom. That's pretty much all people use. I don't like that in these kind of games. I always like the big guns, the mini guns, you know, the light machine guns. I like using them, but there's just no point in using them in this. You have to use the LMG to get enough bullets in, you know. You have to. It's just like a must. And that's you know, even for myself, I started using SMGs, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you know, you had to use them if you wanted to, you know, get any kind of kill streak or anything like that. I fucking hated that. But yeah, that was pretty much, you know, it. But you know, this is a Call of Duty game, you know, and you have to remember too, this is a beta, so there is going to be a whole stuff they're going to improve. They're going to add more maps, and weapons, you know, mods and all that kind of shit. So, you know, it feels like a souped up Call of Duty, you know, with its fast, you know, reaction speed, intense battles, you know, different customizable rigs, you know, but you know, compared to Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2, you know, Overwatch, it falls really short, you know. Probably out of all the betas I've played of these FP games, this has probably been the worst, you know. You know, does it feel like COD? Yes, it does, but there's a lot of work to be done, especially in the maps and spawn points and stuff like that. But, you know, all in all, pretty disappointing for me, in all honesty. Not really too impressed with this beta. But you know, you have to say, like, you can't, you know, this is like a multi-million-dollar franchise, you know, they know how to do these games, they will learn. So people who have played the beta and thought, you know, well, that's the end of Call of Duty and all that kind of stuff, no, you're getting too far ahead of yourselves, guys, you know. But in all honesty, if I was to give this a rating out of 10, probably a 5, you know, a solid 5 at least, for a beta, I guess. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna have to leave it there. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. I try to keep it as short as possible. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if you agreed with my likes and dislikes, and just anything, and you know, add anything to it that you didn't like or you liked, and what you think can improve and maybe even save this game. Well, anyway, guys, you know, that's my review done. I'm your host, Noisy Boy. Thanks for coming on by, and as always, guys, stay noisy.
We like to keep it simple. Kill or be killed. Sergeant! Get your team ready, we leave at 5!